Welcome to 561 Music. My name is Ben.
And I'm Hector.
How you doing, buddy?
All right.
Well, I have my mic set up so that I can face Gunnar, and so now I'm like bending around the microphone and talk to. How's it going?
It's going good, man.
What have you been up to?
The usual. Just appointments and photo shoots and all that kind of jazz. So
I got a new dog. I probably talked about it last week, but that has been taking up my whole thing. Ollie. So I named my dog after my best friend Ollie, which is just very funny to me. It's like an orangey kind of colored dog, and Ollie has ginger hair, so it cracks me up. Well, it's more like strawberry blonde, I guess. Anyway, it hates when people leave, so it goes completely nuts when anyone even like steps near the door. It's really, really nice all the rest of the time. But then just that one thing.
It's like a separation anxiety or something.
I think, yeah, it sucks though, because I'm incredibly forgetful. So I'm always going in and out of the door. And so now I think maybe it's just going to be sort of, what do they call it? Immersion therapy for the dog. Because I go in and out so much that it's just going to get used to it eventually. At least I hope so. Either that or it's just going to go mad. I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, in terms of the band, we played Propaganda last week.
We did. And Friday night we played somewhere.
Oh, I know. It was the 4th of July.
Oh, that's what it was. It was 4th of July weekend. So we played a private event. That's why we couldn't remember. Private event on Friday.
Yeah, and that was great.
That was bananas.
The one thing I will say about that private event is they're very loosey-goosey with the fireworks.
Well, that's what I was going to say is that was bananas. Like, when I say it felt like a war zone, it felt like a war zone.
Yeah, it really did.
They were handing like 10-year-old kids Roman candles, and instead of holding them like straight up, they were holding them like chest high and then turning around and like this, Dad, like this. And it was like, stop pointing it at the crowd, man. It's actively firing.
It was really something. I felt like we were like a rebel army training camp or something like that. God. It was wild.
Yeah. That's the third time we've played that party, and third year in a row. And the first year, do you remember one of them actually flew through the tent?
Yeah, it's a lot. And I like fireworks. I'm not one of these people who is like kind of uppity about fireworks at all. I have dogs too. So, it's not like, I just like, I always have liked fireworks. I guess I'm like simple like that or something. I don't know. I just like them. But this was a lot.
This is next level though, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well. But it's still fun though. We always have a blast there. And today, talking of fireworks, we have got Gunnar Gill. How's it going, mate?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah, good. It's really great to have you. You've been on our radar for ages. We've known each other for a long time.
Yes, you were one of my teachers at the School of Rock.
Yeah, exactly. And then since then, because I both played in the punk scene. We've been bumping into each other ever since you first started playing gigs. Really,
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man. When I was in that whole thing, I always noticed how everyone in that always just kept doing that, or that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one else really took it upon themselves to make their own music and do their own thing.
I think it's very, very admirable that you did, and not that many people, but some. Sierra.
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, and Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Waddell. He's his band's doing really good right now.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know much about what Nick's doing lately. What is he doing?
He's in this hardcore band called Revelations.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think he started it.
Yeah.
He's got some of the best musicians in that whole band.
Oh, I wish him the best of luck. I've known Nick for a long time.
They're all super young. It's really cool watching them. Yeah, it is kind of hard, especially out here to make a name for yourself. A lot of these scenes be very gatekeepy. They only book bands from their own city.
Yeah, I think with stuff like that, you can go around it. It's like when Sonic Boom 6, the band that I was in England, we had a problem where no one in Manchester would book us, and we were from Manchester. It was a nightmare. So we just started playing every other city in the country.
Mhm.
And eventually the Manchester people were like, all right, you must be good then. Everyone else likes you. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you just find yourself in a situation where it's like, it only takes one person to not, you know, it's the one thing I really have learned about maybe it's the old model of the music industry, but you can be working really hard. You can be really good. And sometimes things will just bottleneck into just one person. And if they say yes or no, you know, it's really frustrating.
Yeah,
and
man.
you have to figure out ways around all the time.
That's you, right, Ben? You're the gay peak.
I'm the one person. Yeah.
Right, you're the one person here in Palm Beach
Yeah.
County. It's you.
The bridge troll.
If you're looking around,
it's all
and
your
you can't,
fault.
you're looking around and can't find the one person. It's you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. There always is a way around. You just have to figure out what that is. You know, even if it's like bring all the bands with you and just put your own gig on or something. You know.
Yeah, it is just kind of like building your own scene. I've seen a lot of bands do that. Like,
yeah, the Turbo Kid guys kind of do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they just keep playing at all these like venues, and then they find their own fan base, and like they like find their own groups or whatever.
Yeah. And it's hard work. Always has been, always will be. Because you're trying to persuade people to like your music, and no one starts off wanting to like it. You know, everyone's like, everyone's perfectly happy without liking it. And so you have to figure out a way to persuade them to
It's
like
hard.
it.
In most cases, you're asking them to come out and spend a few bucks to come see a band that they've never seen before, you know, and take a chance on whether or not they're going to enjoy the evening. And if they come out and they don't like your music for any reason, because let's face it, not everybody likes everybody's bands. For whatever reason they don't like your music, they've now spent money to come out and not have a good time. So it's hard to convince people. You know?
But you know what? Like, I hear nothing but good things about your band. How did you get into playing music? Like, what started off?
You were there.
Oh yeah, it was that. Okay.
So I was about like 15, and I had like just started, or like it was like before I started high school.
Right.
And I like when I was younger, I was never really into music, but like I've always had some kind of like creative thing.
Yeah.
Like I would just make up like melodies in my head or whatever. And like my dad was like DJ.
Oh really?
He used to play a lot down in like Miami.
Nice. What kind of thing? What kind of thing did he DJ?
I don't know.
Was he like a kind of like a house DJ, or was he like more like a sort of like parties DJ?
I don't know what you would call the genre, but like it was like parties and all that. Like,
so there's access to music at a young age. You're getting like introduced to different things, and like people talking about music in the house and stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
So then I was about like 15, and then my dad wanted to like he almost wanted me to play the drums, but he was like you're like gonna do like something and not just like sit inside all day. So he was like, what do you want to do? And then I was like, well, I'll play the drums, I guess. And then I just went to he brought me to like School of Rock.
Yeah.
And I first learned how to play drums.
Well, that's cool. You know what? Like, it worked out. I feel like you either warm to these things and it works out or not. And I'm so glad it worked out for you, man. You just found your voice with that, you know?
Yeah. I learned how to do everything there at the like School of Rock in North Palm.
Sure. Yeah.
I learned everything there. I still haven't really learned how to sing. I just kind of sing because I have to.
I know what you mean, but I'd say I think you do a good job. I think the only important thing with singing, in my opinion, is passion and confidence.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like, and if you've got that, especially in punk.
Oh
know,
yeah.
Like if you've got that, then you're believable. And it's when people are sort of trying to be someone else that it's awkward, when they're sort of doing an impersonation of someone else. And then it's when they don't fully believe in themselves that it can get a bit awkward, because you get that sort of weird feedback loop of like they're awkward, so it makes the audience awkward. So they get more awkward. It just goes more and more. So you want to be on the other side of that, which is like you're confident, makes the audience confident, and spirals up. You know, is that controlling the energy like that?
So with drums being your first instrument, I saw you at a Stage Mom show at Prop. I think it was like a battle to LA, was it? Yeah. And I was telling Justin earlier, that's the first time I've heard about you. I've heard about your band and stuff. My son Gavin's talked about your band and stuff.
Yeah.
But the first time I saw you was at that show. And one of the coolest things I saw was he was behind the drums playing and singing.
Yeah, man.
And there was another guy on stage, was kind of a hype guy, I guess, or something. And then all of a sudden he walked over, picked up a set of drumsticks and started banging kind of the same drums that he was hitting. Yeah. And then they transitioned and he sat down and kept playing without missing a beat. And then he just got out from behind the drums and started singing.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild to watch that.
Yeah, that's the kind of like dynamic that I like, that I like kind of like fell into.
Yeah.
Like I not to say that like I don't like it, but like it's a lot of fun. Like what I was originally looking for was like a bassist or a guitarist that can also play drums.
Sure.
Right.
So I can like switch with them.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But now when we used to have two guitar players, my friend Jeremy and my friend Jake would always, like, they knew the like lyrics of the songs, so like sometimes they would just like hop up and they would just sing the songs with me.
Yeah, cool.
And they were just like kind of there, like they were like always there.
Yeah.
Like I knew my now current bassist because he played the guitar for this rapper that I used to play drums for, A. Dylan.
Gotcha.
And then
that's cool. I think I did know about that, but I've forgotten. That's cool. You played drums for a rapper. So what was it like decks, drums, and vocals, or was it like a full band?
It was kind of a full band, but it was mostly just drums, guitar, tracks, and vocals.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, I've got my first DJ gig in about 1 million years coming up in a couple of weeks. So curious about all that kind of thing at the moment. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
DJ set.
Yeah, I'm doing like a jungle reggae jungle set.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you should come.
I've always seen you as the folk punk guy.
I've had many faces over the years. lived a very busy life up to now and done many different things.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I've always wanted to try something like that. Like I've always thought about like if I can maybe like DJ from behind my drum set.
That'd be cool.
But like my dad had just recently got back into music, so I may or may not be doing something with my dad at some point.
Oh, sick.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Gavin, for the longest time, I would ask Gavin to jam with me and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool to do something with your dad, you know."
No, yes, the fuck it is.
That's what I'm saying, man. Well, now, he's playing. He's not Young Fiction anymore. That kind of fell apart, and so he started playing, filling in on drums for Bomb the Algorithm, his ska punk band, and kind of just stuck around now. So he's the drummer for that. Somewhere along the way, I used to play saxophone 100 years ago, and so I picked up saxophone again and started playing baritone sax and Bomb the Algorithm. So by default, he's in a band with me. Yeah. Now it's become a thing. Like we're in another band together, and then now we're doing a Green Day one night Green Day tribute thing or whatever, and he's in a band with him for that. You know, so
nice.
Yeah, he's cool about it now. But for the longest time, he fought me on it. That's not cool to be in a band with your dad. I'm like, yes, it is.
Yeah, it totally is. And I'm glad he's seen the light.
Yeah.
Unemployed Jonathan. Make something with your father.
Unemployed Jonathan. I haven't heard that forever. So Gavin's one, or I don't know if it was first band or second band, but it was a band at the studio here, the old live music community studio, and it was called Unemployed Youth. And so Gavin had an online, like I guess it was his Instagram or something, and he didn't know what to call it. So he would go to these shows. He would have these shows, and there was one guy there. I don't know who it was, but there was one guy that was always at the shows and always would call him John. It was like a joke. So it became a joke that he was unemployed John, and that was his. That to this day, that's what he goes by on stage and on his Instagram. It's unemployed John.
That is hilarious.
It is. It's funny,
and it's even funnier as unemployed Jonathan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard that in forever. That was epic.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So what drew you towards like punk rock? Like how did you find yourself sort of sliding into that scene and that genre?
I don't know. I've always just kind of been like I never really followed the rules, I guess. Like I don't know, when I was growing up inside of school, I was just like, I would always break the fucking dress code, and I'd always like, I don't know, I wouldn't really like get along with like anyone. Like I would always see everyone as like an asshole.
Natural born punk.
Yeah,
I get it, man.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, just from like the very start, I've always just thought like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It just comes naturally.
And most of it is, if we're being honest.
I think people are drawn to punk for lots of different reasons, but one of them is that, you know, it just speaks to you. Something about the attitude of it, and so and the, you know, you can make it your own. It's really an art movement more than a genre. It can be anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not to say that there isn't sort of like an Overton window of like normalcy, like, you know, like there's certain things that are punk rock, like, you know, Mohawks, for example. But then outside of that, you know, the cool thing about it is you can do whatever you want. I love it. That's what I like about it.
I am trying to bring back some. Sorry, I am like trying to bring back some older styles of music. Like one of them, like I am like mostly like punk rock.
Yeah,
but I have a lot of different influences.
Yeah,
like stoner metal, like
right, cool.
sludge. Like
I can see you playing stoner metal.
Oh yeah, like Sleep is one of them. Like one of my main inspos, but like a lot of like my lyrical flow comes from a lot of like Lil Peep and Mac Miller and X and that kind of shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's, you know, you're sort of on the younger end of people who were really into that generation of rappers. Like by the time, you know, that was happening when I was in my early 30s. So it's like, you know, they're not my kind of like sort of classic go-tos, but I respect them, that's for sure. You know, I've learned to like them after the fact. As you know, found out a lot about them and stuff. Mac Miller was very creative, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I saw the like documentary on a Lil Peep, and just watching like his workflow from like and just like seeing where he was at and what he was doing. It was just like so inspiring, just like watching him just like come up and build it.
What a tragic turn of events. You know, you gotta be careful in life, you know. Is that I don't know. It's so sad, and it happens to young men a lot, you know.
Oh yeah,
it really does. We gotta be careful out there. That's cool though. You know, I had my influences were when I was growing up were like reggae and punk and hip hop. You know, so I guess you just sort of switched out reggae for metal. You know.
Yeah.
I did listen to some metal too, but not really like that in depth. Just the normal ones, you know.
Yeah.
Pantera was in the early 90s. My brother was a huge Pantera fan, and so we used to bump that. I remember skating in the backyard listening to Pantera.
I'm not huge into metal, but I had a buddy that was like super into metal, and he would just, we were good friends, so he would take me to shows. So I've been to like Judas Priest and like a couple. Yeah, it's crazy. It's not even my scene, but like I had to respect them as musicians. Like they put on a show, man.
Yeah, for sure.
They put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, man. those classic metal bands are classic for a reason.
Yeah.
There's some good ones there. So funny how many genres of metal there are now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's like a web, spider
You
web.
pretty much just make up your own name for whatever genre you
My
want.
favorite one is Porno Grind. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I think there was one of those bands that came out here. I almost played with one of them. I was in this one band that was like a mix of like sludge and like grindcore.
Yeah.
So it was really, really fast, but then it was really, really slow.
Right.
So like
like a huge disparity between vibes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. So something that we sort of brushed on before we started filming and that I thought might be an interesting subject is you've grown up with a speech impediment, which I've always wondered, does music help that? And what's it been like growing up with that?
Well, growing up, I would get made fun of because I'm not normal or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
But like, yeah, kind of like being on stage, I feel like it's a lot harder because like everyone just kind of expects you to be like, like very like talkative and like you have a lot to say or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. It might sometimes feel like I don't have a lot to say, but like that's not really true. I just have a hard time trying to say it.
Yeah. Like the barrier.
But it didn't, I mean, from when I saw you, it didn't seem to affect you when you were singing. Like,
oh no.
Singing just kind of just comes out, huh?
No, that's like something that I learned in like second grade. My speech language teacher, I would get like pulled away from like regular classes to be with like speech teacher.
Sure.
And even he told me like oh there's all these famous like people that like have a stutter.
Yeah. How do you go about promoting the band?
Well, I'm still kind of working on that. I am kind of I've been making videos for YouTube for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like there was one point in time where I had five different YouTube channels and I had made like a bunch of different shit. And I've just kind of realized that you just need to focus on the one thing and just do that one thing like 100% as much as you can.
It's a lesson that I get to learn.
I definitely have not learned that lesson.
Yeah, it's absolutely true though.
No, yeah, but like it's so hard when you're creative because you want to be and you want to like do everything.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to like do that, but you just kind of have to like establish yourself first and then go beyond from there.
Yeah. I agree with that. You're right. It was something that it's something that like I was having problems with when I was in my early 20s and then I just decided to kind of drop all my other musical things and only do Sonic Boom 6. And that's when we all did that. And that's when that started to become a thing. It's if you have to all be pushing in the same direction, you know?
Yeah. With social media, I have kind of like figured out what works for me. And a lot of that is just kind of like memes.
Right.
Like I kind of call it like meme marketing.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I just kind of like you make some like little like skits or you just make a meme with your music and it'll reach certain like people that like resonate with your song or what you're saying in the video.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah. You can tap into people, like-minded people. Yeah, it's true. And also like people are much more likely to share something if it's just funny for funny's sake rather than like just a cold marketing thing, you know, like if you see something. Exactly. Yeah, it's a great way to market things. Yeah, I've seen Spread the dove are good at that.
I've seen people do that a lot on TikTok where they do a little video or something. Yeah, and it has a clip of their song, but it might be like you said, something funny or something catchy or whatever, and so then it gets shared like 100,000 times, and it has your song on it 100,000 times.
Oh, yeah.
What are you using predominantly? Like, are you mostly on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok? Like, what are you using?
I guess I'm mostly on Instagram.
Okay.
Because I guess that's where a lot of people from the scene reside. But like TikTok is another big one. I used to be in a band with this one guy. He like bought a house from going live on TikTok.
Really?
It's insane.
Wow.
Like he went live like every single night, every single day, and he's made like millions from
What did he do?
retired old people that just send him fuckloads of money because they don't know what to fucking do with it.
Oh my God. What did he do? What was he doing when he was live?
He was just, like playing his songs, playing the guitar, and just like talking to the viewers.
Interesting.
When we were in the band, we were kind of working on like a live streaming setup
Yeah.
so we can live stream our practices. Like I would live stream myself practicing, and
Yeah.
I made about $200 to $300 a month just fucking doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wow.
great.
That's cool.
And like it's just like people that find you interesting enough to send you money so you can like keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
totally. Yeah. It's not half a bad idea. We start live streaming ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you not do it anymore?
I haven't been doing it, but I've been working on a new live streaming setup so I can
Nice.
keep doing that. Yeah, I'm working on a lot of different things. I'm working on a live streaming setup for YouTube and TikTok, mainly for like TikTok because that's where everyone's at. And I'm working on a like a whole like backing track and visual setup that will also help with recording my live shows, so my videos of my live performances can sound a little bit better.
Yeah,
Nice.
great. Yeah, like getting good live stuff is. I feel like now in the world of AI and in the world of super polished music, what people are looking for is authenticity. And
Yeah.
if you can give people like a really, really good sounding live performance, and they can see you're really doing it, and they can interact with it like as human to human a bit more, then people like that,
Yeah, like a lot of my like favorite albums are like raw recorded. Like have you ever heard of Just Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite album by his is Well, This Is Embarrassing, and they're all just live, like they're all just like raw recorded like tracks from his fucking bedroom.
Yeah.
Which like I actually found a lot of bands like that through one of my favorite YouTubers, which his name is Lonnie. He really like doesn't really make videos like he used to, but he would make these VHS vlogs. Like he would make these vlogs about his daily life, and I just loved like his like personality
and like on VHS.
Well, yeah, it was like a mix of like clear footage on like a modern day camera, and he would use the VHS camera as like a lot of like B-roll footage.
Oh, cool.
And like you would just have to watch it. Like it's
I got you.
And like he really doesn't do that anymore. He's just kind of like fallen into the like brain rot shit, and I just think that's where he like kind of went wrong. He could have kept making those vlogs, and he would have found more like of like his
like own personal sort of
because he was just like kind of doing his own thing. But then he was just like, oh, I have to do what everyone else is fucking doing, which don't fucking do that. Be yourself.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
there's your advice.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we're gonna take a minute to listen to some of your music, and we'll be right back. Does it sound good?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sipping lean, not for me.
I prefer kidneys, please don't come near me with Henny. All I need is my Cincy. Can't roll for shit, I pack a cone. I come over, give your wife a bone. She make my lap her throne. Oh, I'm the best dick that she's ever known. THC in me makes me feel free. Fills me up with glee. A different way to see. Weed is what I need. THC's for me. My body runs off of THC and caffeine. I'll smoke up all the lean greens until my fucking nose bleeds. I need to be free from these demons. I live in mirror-free depression. Likes to intervene, but weed it will get in between. THC in me makes me feel free. Fills me up with glee. A different way to see. Weed is what I need. THC for me.
Welcome to 561 Music. We have some very exciting news. You may have noticed that the podcast is being hosted from a different place. That place is the 561 Music School and Studio. Justin Hucker has changed the name of his school from Live Music Community to 561 Music School and Studio. We have joined forces and now everything has the same name. The podcast, the festival and the school are now all under the umbrella of 561 Music. If you've been listening to the podcast for a long time, you will know that every week in this spot, we used to do an ad for Live Music Community. Now, Live Music Community has become 561 Music. We are still on North Lake Boulevard, but we have moved to 524 North Lake Boulevard, Suite A, North Palm Beach, Florida. It is east from the old location, and boy oh boy is it an upgrade. We now have a studio that is far bigger and more advanced. Bigger lesson rooms, and 3 big spaces for recording bands and practicing. We now offer more opportunities for recording your band and provide more practice space to hone your skills. The heart of 561 Music School and Studio is still tuition. We train both young people and adults one-on-one and also in groups to be real bands, teaching you how to play your instrument not only by yourself but with others as well. We help you learn to write and record a song, how to brand and market your band, how to design and produce merchandise, how to get shows, how to act at shows, how to perform, how to organize tours, how to reach out to labels, the ins and outs of protecting your intellectual property, and much more. 561 Music is a one-stop shop for all your music and performance-related needs. We are also set up to help you record music videos, how to manage social media, how to create content for social media, and everything that is required of a person trying to break into the music industry in 2025. Come by the studio at 524 North Lake Boulevard in North Palm Beach and check out the new digs. We are online at 561musicstudio.com. Fill out the form online and come for your free first trial lesson. We are open daily by appointment or just walk up and say hi. We're here most days of the week from 3 p.m. for walk-in inquiries.
Okay, so we've just been listening to an ad for 561 Music, which is where we are right now. And the question I wanted to ask you was, do you have any advice for upcoming musicians?
Well, like I said, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else.
Yeah.
And also, it's really hard, but try not to like give a fuck about what others think about you.
Hell yeah.
I know you've heard this like a million times, but it's fucking true. Don't fucking believe what others think about you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Your only limit is your mind.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's great advice, Gunnar. Yeah, and I feel like it's coming from a very authentic place as well. And I keep saying authentic today, I don't know why. But yeah, you know, I believe you when you say it, and you're absolutely right. It's really the best advice to just go for it and don't care what other people think. Mm-hmm. Totally, man.
Do your own thing. Don't try to do what's been done a million times.
Yeah.
If you have something that's unique that you've been wanting to do, just fucking do it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that like another thing that can sometimes stop people from creating is worrying that they don't have anything more to add. I know some people like that, and the truth is that just by you trying to do it, it's gonna have its own thing anyway. Just doing art and trying to be true to yourself creates original stuff. You know what I mean?
I feel like when you said, I know some people like that, I felt called out a little bit.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that, man. I've been very impressed with you lately. You've been writing all this music. I'm proud of you. It's great. I think you're killing it, man. We got to get together and record some more.
Oh, yeah.
So could you tell us a little bit about what the song THC is about?
I'd
have no idea.
It's, I don't know. I just wrote like a dumb song about weed. A little bit of lore that's actually like, it came from one of my older bands.
Right.
I was in a band. I don't want to say the name, but yeah, it was just like, it was called something else, and I just kind of made it my own, and I just kind of wrote it all kind of myself, and it was really fucking easy. I was just like, I don't know. I was on like a whole like rebranding thing, and at the time I was like really into weed, and like I've never drank alcohol or anything.
Good.
And like I never really saw the hype in it, so I was just like all I do is weed. I don't really need anything. I don't need a fucking crutch or anything like that. But it was just like, I don't know. Weed is just like, I don't know. It's just kind of there. Sometimes it helps, but most time it really doesn't. It's just like,
sure. I think it's definitely, I would say this because I gave up drinking, but it's damn sight better than drinking. So that's in my opinion. You know, it just obviously everyone each to their own. But no, that's cool, and it's a fun one as well. There's a lot of songs about weed in this world, but that is a particularly good one. So well done.
Thanks, man. I got a lot of comments that said things like, "Oh, you're like slightly like bent edge." Like,
that's funny, man. California sober.
yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I kind of miss like California. I only went there once, and that was for like last year's Stage Mom Viper Room show.
Right.
Yeah. Are you playing there again?
I am, but it's still not with Gunnar Gill. I'm actually going to be with Young Cassidy as their bassist.
Nice.
So I will still be there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Young Cassidy are a hell of a band.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. They actually made that video that you just saw. So shout out to you, Young Cassidy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's always exciting watching them play. They're one of those bands you definitely won't forget. At the end of the night, they'll be who you're thinking about.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah. And that's fun. You get to play bass. That's wicked.
Yeah, I almost got to play drums with them, but they found some other drummer. I was already down in Miami because I had like a lot of things to do in Miami.
Right.
Like I was there for a show, and like I was also there to like practice with them and like a bunch of other shit. And like I was already down, like I was ready to fucking rock out those fucking songs. But then he was like, "Oh, no, sorry, I already found a drummer. Sorry, dude." And I was like, they didn't win the last Stage Mom show, I don't think.
No,
but we were
at it. We were judges.
Yeah,
and
we were judges.
I voted for them.
Oh, dude, I would have too. Yeah. But I don't mean to sound like cocky when I like say this, but if I was their fucking drummer, they would have won.
You're probably right.
Fucking,
you're a hell of a drummer, dude.
Hey, man, thanks. But like,
pound those skins.
I'm like, let me drum for you, please.
So if you're listening to this, Young Cassidy, Gunnar Gill here wants to drum for you. And I think you should let him. He's got the best mohawk in a 100-mile radius.
Dude.
Yeah. So what have you got on the horizon other than going to California with Young Cassidy? What's next for Gunnar Gill?
Well, I've actually got some songs coming out finally.
Nice.
I'm gonna start the releases with a cover. One of my most favorite bands, they stopped being a band. No Effects.
Yeah.
So I made a cover of one of their newest releases. It's
Nice.
called "I'm a Rat."
Yeah.
The song's kind of about like being like a drug addict, but like being able to like manage it.
Sure.
I guess.
High functioning.
Yeah, I guess. And I don't know.
Medium functioning.
I just kind of resonated with like the message of that song, so it was almost like a way for me to like pay homage to a band that has just passed away.
Sure. Yeah.
You know.
No, it's they're one of the. It's such an important band. You know, it's to generations upon generations of punks. They mean so much.
40 years of DIY music.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
And
dude,
they pretty much like invented a style of punk as well, you know?
Yeah, like they were like kind of like their own genre in a way. Like no one really sounded like them.
No. I just, what's the word? He was so prolific. It's just so much music flows out of that guy, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I almost feel the same. I just need to finish these songs that I start. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know the feeling there. It's like you get the initial idea, which is the fun part, and then the difficult bit is actually seeing it through to the end.
Yeah. So all these songs that I have like coming out like from now till the end of the year, I've been working on these songs for a while. Like it like kind of took me like 2 years to make like 6 songs.
Right.
4 of them are like collaboration songs.
Cool.
A few of them were like I don't know what I would possibly do with lyrics for this song, so I'll just have like someone else write them for me, and I'll just have like feature and shit. I have 4 collaboration songs coming out.
Nice. I think they work really well.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, and it just the thing about collaborations is it introduces you to their fans and it introduces them to your. You know, it's a good way to blend everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I should have an EP releasing on November 21st, and I haven't released anything about it yet, but that's all the info that you get as of right now.
Yeah, cool. So we're 2 days apart in birthdays, and you have the exact same birthday as Gavin.
That's Gavin, yeah.
Yeah,
This
Gavin.
is mental.
Yeah, totally.
Unemployed John.
Unemployed
Yeah,
John.
I mean unemployed John. Yeah.
Jonathan. Unemployed Jonathan.
That's so funny. So what have we got? Have we got anything that people need to know? Yes, we do. Today, watching this today, No Regrets by Killbillies comes out.
The video.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we got a new video. We filmed it in Lake Worth in a tattoo parlor. We all get tattoos in the video. Pretty fun. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's called No Regrets, and it's up on the Killbillies YouTube channel. And
if you watch it and you love it, come out to Maxi's lineup because we're playing Friday night, which is today if you're watching the podcast.
Yeah, we are. And
it's very confusing.
I'm playing a good friend, Andy Johnson's brother's wedding earlier in that day.
Yep.
And then crazy day.
And then Sunday we have the Green Market.
Yeah.
Palm Beach Gardens Green Market. So yeah.
Did you know that we were in the paper for that? Yeah, it was like 5 best things to do in Palm Beach County, and we
the last time we played, or
this one coming.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so hopefully there'll be some people there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow. I know. Kelly, a student here at the school, showed it to me. It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you would like to say to the gathered masses who are watching the podcast?
Shit, man. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Fuck bitches, get money.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. Just live your life. We're all like gonna die. I don't know. That's
Good.
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's all that needs to be said, I think.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Overthrow the government.
Take a better scene. It's what we're doing. Come and check it out.